Okay, we are back, and this is dry enough to start our next bits. So I think I'm going to very lightly pencil the position of this eye back in. A little bit lower down. Adjust it slightly as we're painting it. Right, let's get this bit over here. Get this. What's this one? One. Only one of these is a half. It looks like it's the same size, or slightly bigger. We're going to go with this. And let's try and put the best angle. It looks like there might be eyelashes. Hard to tell if I'm projecting that there or not. Let me clean that for a second. Oh, where are we? Get my glasses. They're just for up close, very up close, but they might just help me see if I'm projecting those lines or if they're actually there. I am projecting them, they are not actually there. It's just slightly heavier on the upper lid to suggest an eyelash, not so much on the other side. Okay, that's fine. Let me take these off before I go a bit funny visioned. So I only need them, I got them to get better at tattooing with, which I still need to get back into once I've got this next wave of canvases out the way. So I noticed, I don't know if I actually, the opticians didn't say that I really needed them, not even for up close, but I think it might be the way I end up focusing sometimes. I sort of like focus in on one point and tend to end up going a bit cross-eyed. Right, so I think touch up touch up. Or do I be bold and start putting the burnt sugar in? Still don't know quite what I'm going to do down here. Could maybe put that in there. I think something paler. Since the background's going to be monotone, we don't want this overly dark. So it leaves us, so we put this in with Aegean, so that's struck off the list. Green, which is Aftershow. So that's already there and there. Burnt sugar, as I mentioned earlier on, might make it look too much like, you know, we've got flesh, 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 more flesh. Midnight Saphire will be far too dark. We've already established that in big bits. That's going to be alright for little detail here or there. Could this be? Probably Stormy Sky. Though I do like that that's just clustered in the middle there. Let's think. And same for that, I like, because we'll have Stormy Sky sort of clustered in the middle here and burnt sugar sort of clustered in the middle here. So what could that be down there? See if all of this is going to be monotone and this is going to be monotone. I don't really want that to be monotone with just a black line dividing it. That's what we got. Maybe. Most things seem to have pretty much been buddied up in 4, so let's say technically, that's where it technically came out, but then that will slip over before and that'll go into 5. Because we've got on the Aegean or Aegean, I've still got to check the pronunciation on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess technically 5. 4 stroke 5. Then the after show. 1, 2. Oh, Grey's also there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Stormy Sky is 1, 2, 3. But again, we can be maybe that then. Maybe that could work down the bottom. Yeah, we might do that. We'll touch up the dark spots. Well, the aftershow. So we're still not going to do that yet. We're not going to put those little squares in until we've put in, because that's going to be the burnt sugar stripes. Or no. Burnt sugar or aftershow. We'll see. Yeah, let's do this. Let's touch up. I'll give us some more thinking time. So we might, to prevent this from being white too, we might do that with this, with aftershow. Yeah. Okay, let's touch up first, and that'll give us, again, a little bit of thinking time. Yes, on the topic of thinking time, since I wouldn't normally be saying this, but for creative content purposes, I will be injecting some Christmas things, some Christmas projects. And I was thinking of doing, or attempting for the pom-pom collection, a Santa. That might be somewhat challenging and fun to attempt. I think I need to purchase some red wool. I think I've got... Actually, I might need some more white as well. Yeah, I'll have to write down a shopping list. Because I thought, I mean, there could be a mini-series. A snowman would be fairly straightforward. Or like, you know, a snowman's head would be fairly straightforward. We could just do the long trick so he could have a carrot in his nose. Don't know how we'd go about putting all the separate dots for like little stones or charcoal for his smile. That might prove very challenging. But if we... It depends how much... Perhaps we could do different stages. Do like a snowman's a nice simple one. Keep that quite straightforward. Santa will be a little bit more complex. I also considered doing a Rudolph. That might be somewhere between, if it was just the red of the nose, a nice chocolate brown for the entirety of the face, a little pink and chocolate brown for the ears, and just black for the eyes. That might be relatively... But then we've got to think about the antlers. Then I could also use that as an opportunity to show you how to put pipe cleaners, incorporate them into your pom-pom design. I have to think about that. So I don't want to do another penguin because, well, I will do another penguin in the future. I say that. I haven't, since doing YouTube, I haven't done a penguin. I've done a penguin in the past. I use him as one of the examples to show you. So I could do that, but I'd like to keep drawing something a bit different each time. I will do one to put one up for everyone who would like to see that. I don't tend to like to repeat myself when I'm just like, I don't know how to put this, because it's not when I'm learning. When I'm learning something, I have to repeat myself to get better at it. And I don't get bored. That wouldn't be the word either. I guess I just like, you know, some people just like to keep trying new things. Apart from the things I really, really love. Another moment, I'm still trying to work on sorting out the end of Scary Tomato, who in latter days became Ghoul Tomato. The video's done. I just want to try and sort the background out. I'd like it to just be slightly blurred, and I haven't quite worked out how to do that yet. I've currently got the free version of DaVinci Pro, and I will eventually invest in the purchased one because there are a few more tools that are going to be really handy and fun to play with. But until that becomes an option, I'll work out how to adjust the background on there, and there does seem to be ways, just not for the particular result that I want. So I'm going to attempt, perhaps I'll give myself this week, you know, in between painting, to work out how to do that, and then if I can't, it's gonna go up. Because you know, it's already behind anyway. It was meant to go up in October, but that just didn't happen. Learning curves. I think, as I've mentioned before, well, before in content, but after October content, I have to start sooner than the month of the event to accommodate editing, you know, doing time, editing time and drying time for some projects. Teabag Monster took the whole month to complete in the end, because he needed so much drying time. But that was also a learning curve as well, because I'd never soaked tea bags in PVA glue before. So weren't too sure how long that was going to take to dry. A lot longer than initially believed or thought. So gonna perhaps start, well, I say start a month in advance, it's already very nearly halfway through November. And I haven't started the Christmas stuff yet. But I do need to do this. My mother-in-law's been waiting patiently as I've been working on other projects. I want to crack on and get this done for it, because this is one of 6 again, I think. If I remember right. There's the hat. There's a couple of bits down there. That's the other good thing with rotating your canvas, apart from making it work for you. It'll then highlight if there's other bits that you couldn't quite see from the angle you were at. It's a tiny bit more. Right, and this is going to be in there, so we don't want this anywhere else. So let's put that away. Well, not anywhere else major. Cover that up again for now. Stick that back over there. And sort out another drink in a moment. That one's going cold. So. To put in here. And what colour's going to go down here? And put this colour, yeah, Aegean in the nails up there. Then maybe this not aftershow, sorry, Stormy Sky on these nails down here. We'll see. Can we reach safely to put burnt sugar in? Should be able to. I want to touch up black last. Well, the second to last now. We're going to save the monotone for last so we can work on minimising any more smudges. So let's do it. Be a really good skin tone. Just put it all over my skin, it looks like a foundation. Right. Make sure there's no globs left anyway, because I don't want to be brave. We're okay. Right. Let's start putting this in. This is going to be more than one coat. Right, let's just give it a stir. Just to make sure. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-coat job. This is looking good. Can we get in there? We should be able to. come in from this angle to begin with. It's definitely, well, the more I think about it as I'm watching it unfold, at the moment anyway, the less I want this to be the bottom of the dress, because it just fits in so well, and it is going to be so minimal to just these 3 points. So that's at the moment. We'll see. We'll have some more drying time really after this. This might even be drying time before we get to the other side of the watch. We'll see. Travelling the way we are. Be aware of what everything's touching right now. That's something I luckily realised before I went anywhere else. Can we get into safely the other side of the hand? I think we can. I think we touched anything. Okay. Touch somewhere, something like there. Got everything touching something right now. So nearly done these fleshy bits. Layer number 1 at least. Try and get in there. Not smudging anything. Touched it. It's okay, it's into the black, that's fine. As the black's being done over. Right, let's let fleshy bits layer 1 dry. Still got to think about what's going on down here, because that's just, I think this has to stay where it is. And we might bring that down here. We'll see. So let's let that dry before we think about doing anything else. And risk taking more prints of my hand about the place. Just to tidy up. So it's okay if it goes into the black right now, because the black's going to be touched up across the board anyway. So yeah, I think that is starting to come together quite nicely now. Yeah, I like the colour combination going on. She definitely got an eye for colour. Or, you know, colour combos. So yeah, we're going to pause for a moment, let that dry. About an hour. This might take a little bit longer to dry. We'll see. And then we'll look at what we're going to do, whether we'll go for another coat of this. Because this has been recoated, this has been recoated. In fact, everything has been recoated apart from the new layers and the black. So we might dare try to put the stripes in. Might dare. And think about what's going to go on down here. So I think either way, looking at it at the moment anyway, the Stormy Sky and the burnt sugar seem to be all fleshy parts. So, but that blue would be way too dark down there, that Midnight Sapphire. Way too dark. It's such a big area. We're going to use that for small detail here or there. So yes, we'll have to think. And also, same for these dots, that we could have them running as the same colour across the board now. We'll see. Yep, we're going to pause there, let it dry. Back in a moment.